Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Twitter. Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody feeling today? Today is the 31st. It's the end of the month. Got some Chicago PMI coming up here, 8:45. Got a relative resistance forming at the moment. Just gonna go ahead and check it out, go a little bit deeper, dig a little deeper, and see kind of what we got going on here. If we can actually take a pretty valid sell on the candle close of this, but want to make sure and see what our trend's looking like. Been a long time since I've been on the charts, guys, so gonna feel really good. I was out of town, guys. I was seeing my homie get married. Honestly, it was a great time. Very, very beautiful time to go see my homie get married. But now that we're back, I can't lie. It feels a little foreign right now. Feels a little strange. Got a bullish monthly candle right now. There's been a lot happening at the end of this July for me. I have a buddy, not even a buddy, a really close friend of mine. He has a kid, and then flown out to go see another good buddy to get married. So it was a very special moment. But I'm super glad to be back. It feels amazing to be back on the stream. Definitely was coming off a losing streak whenever I did leave, so I'm looking ready to get this back and get it right. Just marking out some key levels at the moment. Yeah, everything so far is pretty bullish. I'm quite bearish at the moment. I'm quite bullish, excuse me. We have a bearish candle forming, but I don't know if I'm too worried about that candle. So we do got clean traffic to the left right here, so definitely gonna pay patience and see what kind of entry we can get. Especially with NYSE coming here very soon. Feel like once NYSE is activated, or not nearly activated, but in session, if we start breaking past 1967, I'll look to take an impulsive entry. Feels great to be back. And just so everybody knows, same account, same everything. Same everything. At this point, folks, we're just waiting for confirmation. Feels good to be back and be ready to be consistent with getting up on the charts every morning. That's what honestly feels good. Ooh. I feel like this candle right now is coming down just to grab liquidity and eventually kick back up. Obviously, there's no entry yet because you would see it on my MetaTrader. I do have a magic key, so anytime I am in a position, you'll see the pip count at the top right. Hold on, guys. My apologies. Got to turn up the music a bit. Didn't realize the music was so low. Actually sounds quite loud in my headset. Okay, that's a little better. Hey, Dinesh. Dinesh, how's it going, buddy? It's been a long time since I've been on the stream. So greetings. Good to see you, man. Currently, I'm not in any position. I don't want anybody to be fooled here with this trading view position almost marked up, but it's definitely not entered. I got everything shown here. So if I am in a position, you guys will see the loss or the win, either one. You know, buddy, actually, only thing I trade right now, just because I've been trading it for so long and really just trying to hone in the skill, I've only traded pound yen and gold. Those are the only two currency pairs I like to trade. I do like how volatile they are during the New York session, but I don't have any experience with Euro USD. Not that I have anything against the pair. It's just I'd rather stay something I'm more comfortable with and something I've been studying for quite some time. Even if I have a losing streak, I don't want to think that, I don't want to be wishy-washy. Even if I have a losing streak, I start thinking in my head, oh, I'll just change my currency pair I'll trade because that's going to make it better. That's not what's going to make it better. For me, personally, I feel like what will make it better is I can get through these hard times, learn from my losses, and do my best to apply them on the next trade. Turn down the music a little bit. Dinesh, can you hear the music okay, buddy? Price action, just watching candles form, buddy. Just going off the candles and making an analysis from that. So currently on our 4-hour, very, very bullish. Same thing as well with our daily. Daily, we're very bullish. I'm curious with this daily candle if we can actually push back up, which you easily can. Sometimes with these daily candles, you can easily put gold daily candles can easily go 200 pips. So with that being said, there's even a potential, you know, we can at least retest these highs over here, 1978. But realistically, we could easily retest up here. Got plenty of range to do it, but like to see how these candles form. Our lower time frames to give us the entry, but we just gotta make sure we enter at the correct time. That's always the most difficult part. So right now it doesn't feel like it would be the most optimal time. So to me, I feel like we're just getting a liquidity grab. Either maybe we can form a bullish candle here around support, or hopefully we can actually break past this candle here and we can take impulsive entries in the time of volume. I feel like the markets are right now collecting orders right now, taking some people out for the rest of that push up. Excuse me, guys. I'll make sure to mute my mic next time I cough. Excuse me. Yeah, that's all we're doing right now, guys. Just being waiting, being patient. You know, buddy, I use all my time frames. I generally trade on a 30-minute time frame. Like when I execute positions, generally are going to be executed based on a 30-minute time frame. But I look at every time frame, maybe minus the 5-minute and 1 minute. Like the 5-minute I like to look at for sure, but definitely the 1 minute is just too weak of confirmations. I don't like how weak those confirmations are with those candles. So I like to stay more with, I think the 30 minutes is always a really good candle to stick with, but I also really enjoy looking at all my time frames here and trying to understand what's going on. We are relatively consolidated here, especially with the week. We haven't been able to push so hard the rest up. It is the end of the month too. It's something to consider. You know, being the end of the month, how much are we going to want to push up? Hey, what's going on, Stefan? Oh, there's my boy. There he is, man. Golden, what's cracking, man? Great to see you, bro. I miss you, dog, for real. Really good to see you, Golden. I hope everything's going well with the trading right now. Back at it, man. Ready to keep consistent with it. Being here on the trades. Feels so weird being out of town, man. It felt like, I ain't gonna lie, you felt kind of weird getting back into trading, bro. It's been so long. It's kind of made me a little nervous, but I don't really care too much about that. It's more the fact of just getting that experience and applying what I've learned into the markets so that I can gain further experience and become a better trader. Traffic here to the left looks so beautiful. Obviously, it gives me all types of attention to buy, but just really kind of trying to be really patient right now. How do you use Fibonacci? Honestly, buddy, Dinesh, I do not use a Fibonacci. I know people that do use Fibonacci's. The way I learned how to use a Fibonacci was relatively different from how I know other people use their Fibonacci's. Nothing against Fibonacci's. I feel like they definitely help out, and they're very beautiful, beautiful tool. I feel like it's as if, since I don't use it, I can't speak on it very heavily. But what I mean is, whatever tool you're using or whatever strategy it may be, hone in that strategy and stick with that. Personally, me, I just haven't, had the way I was using Fibonacci's in the time being was generally how retracement plays are. Like if I was to use a Fibonacci, since this move here broke these highs right here, we got a swing high now in motion. So with that being said, like I would use my Fibonacci along something like this. I would take it from swing low to swing high since it's a bullish candle. And this would determine where your Fibonacci, or not your Fibonacci, this would determine where your retracement play would be. And the retracement play would be in between the 50% and the 618. So naturally, I'm expecting price, if I was to go completely off this Fibonacci, I would expect price to push down into this area between 1959 and 1961, somewhere in here. If we can form a bullish candle, excuse me, right here, right in between here, right in between this zone. Hold on. right in this zone here, if price went in this zone, then at that point I would be expecting to take a buy position more often. But I've stopped using this Fibonacci and this type of method, and it's vice versa. Same thing. If price comes to the downside, you do the same thing, except for you go from swing high to swing low, and then you get to your 50% 618, and at that point that would be your buy zone, or hypothetically your sell zone. But for in this case, from swing low to swing high, this would be the buy zone. You'd wait until price got into this area. You'd have a confirmation. Generally, a confirmation would be a bullish candle closing in this area. I feel like I stopped implementing this so much because naturally you could see that with price action itself. Like, I used this at first to help me understand what a retracement play was, but now that I've been trading for so long, I feel like to get my confirmation, I can wait for this candle to keep pushing down, especially if I'm waiting for a buy. I can just wait for this candle to push down, give me that confirmation within this area. Obviously, we got a resistance here, so generally when a resistance is broken through, it forms a support. So we could expect price to push back down within this area, potentially close with a bullish candle. If we can close a bullish candle at that point, we could take the buy position, you know, TP1 being, you know, retesting these highs, and TP2, you know, even further confirmations, you know. But that's how I would use my Fibonacci. I know plenty of people use their Fibonacci's in many different ways. I know a guy personally who uses his Fibonacci very much differently. He's a very great guy. He's super good on the YouTube. His name is DA Forex. I really enjoy his streams. He's a very cool guy. Definitely inspired and motivated me to do my own streams. But yeah, he's a great dude. But he has his own little method to doing Fibonacci's, you know. And I can't quote on how he exactly uses those. So yeah, there's different ways to use it though, Dinesh. I don't know if they answer your question, but I hope it answered the best I could. I answered to the best of my knowledge personally. I don't use the Fibonacci personally very much. And the only reason why I personally stopped using it so much is because I was using it for retracement plays generally. And it was like an added confluence for sure. Okay, it's 8:30 now, guys. So being 8:30, I got to be ready for this buy position. I was looking to take it on. It's 1973. 73. I'm only going to take this buy position if we go and break that high as well. Could go about something like that. No problem, bro. No problem. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm an amateur trader, man. I'm nothing more special than you, man. So I'm just here with the camera at this point, and I guess you could say I'm just putting my reputation on the line. But that doesn't matter too much to me because I know if with the continuation of me studying and learning from my losses, I can only improve. And as long as I don't over risk and over leverage, I can't, you know, discourage myself. I can only discourage myself if I over leverage in the sense of like chasing and being greedy towards money. Then I can be embarrassing myself, especially given an analysis and then losing like $1,000 like on stream. That'd be terrible. So guys, I am looking to be ready for this impulse of entry. Keeping my stop loss below this previous 30-minute close. Price has to break this candle here, though. We gotta be ready, guys. Was about to show you guys my mouse, but I gotta keep my eyes focused and make sure I don't press the wrong magic keys button. I've had problems doing that in the past. So as long as we can break past, we got NYSE, we have New York Stock Exchange volume coming into the markets. This could easily help our push to the top side. At this point, I'll probably just move my stop loss a bit below this, actually. Below the previous. There we go, guys. We broke past. So at this point, I'm entering. Alright, guys. So 33 pips. Once we're up 33 pips, guys, at that point, I would close. It's definitely a little late to my impulsive entry. Not by much, but just by a little bit. All right, guys. So at this point, this is the exact entry. The same trading view position I have here is the same I'm actually entered in on. Trying to show you guys as well transparency within this Forex industry. I know a lot of people don't like to do that. I personally don't have a problem with it because I know at the end of the day, shit, I got a good backup job. I'm a butcher, so it helps me keep, you know what I'm saying, focus, keep the bills paid. But on this, you know, the consistency what matters. If I can show my consistency to everybody and everybody sees the consistency, you know, everybody's going to start thinking, you know, hey, this guy can actually trade. He shows his shit. And if I can not flip, but necessarily if I can double the money in this account, I'm going to feel much more confident with adding more money into my account and then start going, you know, maybe to $5,000, $10,000 and trying to just gain from there. But first, if I can't do anything with a $1,000 account, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do anything with a $25,000 account, $50,000, anything like that. Just it's unrealistic. All right, guys. So we're now 4 pips up. 4 pips, relatively good. So here we need 33. So from here to about right here. Also, guys, a little rule of thumb I like to do is whenever I'm up 10 pips, if my position starts retracing towards my entry, recently and a lot of times I have been closing 50%. And by doing so, closing 50% after I've been 10 pips profit, and once it starts retracing back down to my entry, at that point I like to close 50% just because it's just in case the position goes against you. Sometimes they only push about 10, 15 pips and you know, you may go in drawdown. So I'd rather be safe than sorry and, you know, at least cut the risk in half. Cutting that risk in half definitely makes you feel much more comfortable in the markets. Not to mention, there's also plenty of plays that you'll enter and it goes straight to take profit. So if you have a position that's kind of playing with you a bit and you start losing confidence, it's always best just to close 50%. And better to close 50% in your entry or in profits rather than being a drawdown, because then at that point it doesn't necessarily like lessen how much you lose. If that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. But like for instance, if you were to close somewhere where it's already like down here, then the rest of the move just pushes out. I mean, those two are just going to add up together almost like a 1.5. But if you close like half up here, that rest of that position going down is going to be half of what you anticipated. So it works out in that sense. But trying to close half whenever it's already in drawdown, going even further to hit your stop loss, at that point you're just pretty much, yeah, you're closing half, but you're just adding the extra 50%. So it's like, it definitely decreases it. It doesn't make it by a whole lot, but it definitely decreases those chances. Also, folks, anybody that is new here watching, I only take 1 to 2 trades a day. This is the end of the month, so definitely only gonna take one trade today. No need to take two trades necessarily. I mean, if the setup's 100% there and I feel really confident, I'll enter. But, you know, personally, I feel like this is the best play to enter at this moment during NYSE. Feeling pretty good about it. But if anything doesn't work against us, it's okay. We're always back here for tomorrow. But it's the end of the month, so, you know, can't expect a crazy well, you can't expect a lot of volume towards the end of the month, but just don't really expect the craziest moves to be happening here at the end of the month. Just make me feel a lot better once we hit 10 pips, just because at that point I know if we go towards entry at that point, guys, then it's like, hey, 50%, close it, and you know, if it hits, it's all good. Got in buys at previous 30-minute highs. Beautiful, dog. Yeah, you're far better off in profits than I am at this point. I'm only about a pip, 2 pips profit, but golden, I'm sure you're about a good, you know, 5-6 pips potentially, or even more. Actually, I haven't measured it, but I don't want to sound like an idiot. Yeah, you're sitting really nice. You're like 20 pips profit. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Beautiful. For the longest time, I thought you was from the UK, Golden, just because you'd say mate. Alright, boys and girls. We're about halfway there towards 10 pips profit. There we go. Just gotta stay calm, folks. That volume's gonna be kicking in. Here in about 5 minutes, we do have Chicago PMI. I wonder how this is going to affect news. I would imagine we're going to continue the direction we're going. I feel like it would just be added volume to just keep price pushing up, especially with such clean traffic to the left-hand side. We got about 4 minutes until that happens, so really curious to see how this is going to pan out. I would like to see how spread acts too, reacts. Always in moments like this, guys, I swear, it feels like the longest 5 minutes of your life. It's always like, holy, we just sit here waiting. Got a lot of anticipation for Chicago PMI. Shout out to beautiful Chicago. Anybody tuning into the stream that is from Chicago, shout out to y'all. Great to see you. And anybody from another country that's in my stream at this moment, I just want to say greetings from the United States of America. God bless. And good morning from the United States, I guess I could say. From you guys, maybe it's good afternoon. But for everybody here, I just want to say good morning. Just want to say good morning and I hope everybody, we keep hustling, man, every single day. Just gotta keep getting to this money. And I always love to hear what countries you guys are from too. Anytime you guys gotta, you know, make a comment down. If you want to say greetings from Ireland, XYZ, any other place, you know, India, Pakistan, wherever it may be, you just greetings from wherever. I love to see it. Yeah, so far the guy with the super entry right now, it had to be my boy Golden. He's got the super entry. He's got the entry that was really nice whenever it broke this consolidation. He ended up entering here on this 30-minute, which in his position, he's actually quite nicely in profits at this point. I had to take an impulsive entry because I was already seeing this 30-minute candle forming and wanted to wait for my entry. Got a decent entry at this point. I can't say it's amazing because we're still in this position. Still got a chance to lose, but our probability right now is looking quite in our favor so far. So spreads don't seem to be too crazy right now. It seems about pretty calm. This is news. We got news coming in right now as we speak. So now we got the news coming in. So very interesting to see how this plays out. Alright guys, so we're now over 10 pips. So at this point, guys, we start going back towards entry or get anywhere near entry. We're closing 50%. But at this point, we're really close towards take profit. Shout out to Chicago PMI. 33 pips, guys, is our initial take profit. So we have to keep that in the back of our head. So once we hit 33 pips, at that point we can close. There we go, guys. There's the 33 pips, guys. Stop loss now at break even, guys. And at this point, we're chilling in profits, guys. It's a good way to be back. And that's how we do it, baby. Big shout out to Chicago PMI. Bro, beautiful. Golden. Yes, sir. That's all I love to hear, man. Hey, great fucking job, bro. Great job. mark down my little analysis here so I can at least post it. Go back on the 30-minute chart here. So, oh my God, I can't even spell. Hey, that's beautiful, man. Dinesh, my buddy Golden here, he's from India as well. Got a lot of love for dude. He's a great guy. He's been on my stream for quite some time, and he's a very, very dedicated trader. I respect that a lot from the guy. And so he's from India as well. So it's great to see my friends from India tuning in. But yes, my boy Golden, he's someone you can learn from. He's very, very intelligent. Mumbai. That's tough. That sounds cool. Yes, sir. That's definitely the plan, man. That's definitely the plan. And I also want to let you guys know too, I'm not one of those streamers that like cares that only English is in the chat. Personally, I don't care what language you guys speak. I want you guys to speak whatever you guys are comfortable with. And anytime you guys have to ask me a question, obviously I speak English, so make sure you ask me in English. But other than that, though, guys, chop it up. I don't care what you guys gotta say. It's all great. It's all love. And I just know you'll see people say that. I don't understand why, but some people only want like English in the chat. But I feel like that's only for like Twitch. I feel like only Twitch streamers do that. And there could be a certain reason behind it, but personally, I don't know. But for me, you know, you guys, man, I think it's beautiful seeing that language, man. It's really dope. But Golden, thank you so much, bro. Honestly, right back at you, man. You had a really solid entry. You actually had a much better entry than me. But I was glad to be able to find the correct and optimal entry after that point. Because without doing that, you know, it's easy to get the wrong entry and then be in a bad position. Yeah, man, 100%, man. Yeah, I know it felt really weird, man, being in Colorado. I had my laptop, but a lot of times I was in an area where I didn't have the best connection, and I definitely considered going live, but I just told myself, man, I should give myself a break. You know what I mean? I told myself I've been going at it for quite some time. I think it was smart for me to just kind of step back from the charts a bit, kind of live life a little bit, not think about it so much. And it really helped out. You know, I really feel like it kind of just gave me that quick little break. Enjoyed every moment I had out there. It's very special. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. In the back of my head, that's all I was thinking about every single morning was, I wonder what's going on with price today. I wonder how everybody's doing trading. You know, I wonder how my viewers are thinking about me right now. Hopefully my viewers aren't thinking that I'm just, you know, quitting or anything like that, because that's definitely the last thing I want to do is quit. And super excited to get up on the stream today, and honestly, great to see you, Golden. I was definitely thinking about whenever I have my stream, I was really excited to see you put down a comment, and it makes me feel really good, man, to see you tuning back into my stream, man. It really does. So big thanks to you, man, for real. I'll always remember this, bro, for real. I'll always remember this. The more and more I keep increasing and doing better with this, Golden, I'm telling you, man, I'm going to be able to, you know, most of the services, bro, all going to be for free. Everything will be for free, bro, for real. This is right now, guys, just my amateur. This is my amateur phase in my life. The better and better we can do, you know, the more value I can provide, you know, then that becomes, you know, start monetizing that correctly, right? You know, but at the end of the day, it's not my end goal. My end goal is to provide value to you guys and to be on here and showing my MetaTrader, like showing everything, you know what I mean? Like not just putting a position on TradingView. Not that I have anything against anybody that does that. It's perfectly fine. I just feel like for the viewers, I can understand, because I've been a viewer myself. And to me, it's always better when I can see the person's MetaTrader, because you actually know this person entered that position, rather than just being like, oh, you know, price broke right here, you know, boom, entered, you know, put down the same shit right here, and just being like, you know, we entered here and prices went up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, I feel it always feels better to see it. Guys, we're so close too. Yes, sir. That sounds great, man. Another day, another discipline. I like it. Golden, you have a great day as well, buddy. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, Dinesh, bro, it's great seeing you, man. If you want to hop off the stream too, Dinesh, feel free, man. It's always pretty much I'm just chilling here till we personally just seeing what happens, really. Um, Obviously looking forward to hit overall take profit, but you never know. Could just reject all the way down. So we'll see. So the beautiful thing about this is there's really no stress. You know what I'm saying? Even if it goes down to hit stop loss, I mean, it's like a big whatever. Because we've already secured our 1.5% and actually a little bit over that. So it worked out perfectly. But yeah, folks, to save me some time, most likely I'll obviously update you guys tomorrow morning. But at the moment, it looks like we are going to probably hit our stop loss. So not too worried about it, but definitely update you guys whenever I get back on the stream tomorrow morning. But until then, guys, I just want to say, guys, have a great rest of your day. I'm going to leave this position running as I end up closing the stream. But yeah, that's about it. Give you guys an update on that tomorrow. Could give you guys an update here in the next 5 minutes. Price is pushing down quite aggressive. Uh, so yeah, we'll see what kind of happens. All right, well, I was expecting price to hit my stop loss there, but it didn't. So at this point, guys, yeah, I'm gonna close the stream, guys. Great having you guys onto the stream today. Thank you for everybody that's new that tuned in today. Anybody that is new that tuned in today, I do go live Monday through Friday, generally on 7 a.m. Central Time to about 9 a.m. Roughly. Um, Thank you so much. I appreciate it, folks. God bless everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.